Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, what's really considered rich in the Philippines? It's not what you think, okay? So, you're living in the Philippines, earning dollars, and thinking you're rich, right? But what if I told you that most foreigners are where near as rich as they think? In fact, the real wealthy Filipinos are living quietly while some of you are blowing cash like it's nothing. So, what does it actually mean to be rich in the Philippines? If you don't know, you're setting yourself up for a major reality check. Stick around because I'm about to drop the truth that could completely change the way you see your money, your lifestyle, and your future here. Trust me, this is a conversation you don't want to miss. Alright, so let's have a real conversation today. Because if you're a foreigner living in or planning to move to the Philippines, um, there is one thing you really need to understand, and that's the local definition of what it actually means to be rich here. So a lot of guys come here thinking, you know, like they've made it when in reality they're just comfortable and that's okay. But let's not confuse the two. First lesson is earning dollars doesn't automatically make you rich. Yeah, um your money goes further here, but that doesn't mean you're wealthy by Filipino standards. Because being able to afford rent, food, and a few dates doesn't make you a high roller. It just means you're not struggling. Like true wealth in the Philippines goes beyond just surviving comfortably. Real wealth here is quiet, and the richest people in the Philippines don't flex. They don't need to, use you see them driving a regular car, um, wearing simple clothes, and maybe even living in a low-key neighborhood. But what you see, but what you don't see, they own multiple properties. They run businesses. They have money working for them. Even when they sleep, like that's the kind of reach you won't spot unless you know what to look for. So being rich is different in the province versus in the city. Because in the province, a nice house, a couple of motorbikes, and helping out your family, makes people look up to you. And that lifestyle, like $1,500 a month, you're doing great, But in places like Manila, Cebu, Davao, rich means you own land, you have backup plans, and you're building something long term, and you're not just, coasting. Now, here's what you can do with this. Like, stop measuring your wealth by lifestyle. So start measuring by security. So if you can't handle a big emergency or help out without, going broke, you're not rich. You're just floating. Second, invest wisely. Like, don't just spend all your cash on day-to-day pleasures. Buy land, like start a business, even if it's small. Because, even simple things like getting health insurance or building an emergency fund make a big difference here. Third is learn the Filipino mindset. So, being generous is good, but being smart generous is better. Like Filipino respect, who help their families, who stay humble, and who don't act like they're just better because they have more money. So you have to play the long game. If you really want to make the Philippines your home, so stop trying to impress strangers and start building, something meaningful for yourself, for your future family or your family and the people around you. Like, and finally, don't be the foreigner who like burns out. Like, I've seen it so many times. Like, they come here, throw money around, live the king lifestyle, and a year later, they're just broke, bitter, and blaming everyone else. So don't be that guy. Okay? So yeah, if you're living comfortably here, enjoy it. But understand that real wealth here is more than just cash flow. It's being able to live without fear. It's knowing that if something bad happens, you've got options. And most of all, it's earning the respect of people around you. Not because you spend a lot, but because you're solid, you're kind, and you're stable. So if you found this video helpful, leave a comment, share your experience, and hit the subscribe button because this channel isn't just about dating or lifestyle. It's about helping you truly understand the Philippines from someone who actually lives here. You're not just here to survive, you're here to thrive, so do it right. Thank you.